Initially it was, I'm a Columbus native and knew from when I was a young kid I wanted to be a lawyer and practice here in town. What was different about Capital, and I think we still do, is have a much greater focus on the research and the writing side. A focus at Capital of training law students to come out of the gates, sort of being practice ready. And so for me, wanting to have an advantage and come out of school ready to be able to practice and serve clients well, it wasn't that difficult a decision. Half of my practice is representing large institutional investors in their investment programs outside of their equities and their bond programs. So the other half is doing finance work for mergers and acquisitions related activity. So I guess sort of a piece of advice is that you don't necessarily have to fill your second and third years in law school with transactional related coursework to be a transactional lawyer. I think that the one thing I learned pretty quickly was that to be a good business lawyer and advisor, a lot of times just requires good common sense, good judgment. And that's obviously not something you're going to develop necessarily by taking a curriculum that's purely focused on transactional work. So I guess the advice is, take courses or follow a path that you think is of interest to you at that point in time, because you never know what's going to happen in your future. But by following, your interests, you're not shutting any doors, I don't think, in terms of your future.